All right, what we're going to do is we're going to place this photo in here, or this frame. Now, with this frame, it's probably not going to work perfectly, but we have a few different things that we can do with this frame that we can make it work. There's always a way around it. So if I were to just drag this and drop it in here, I could potentially go ahead and pull it from all sides, which could work, but you just don't know about the pixelation. But most of these designers, they have really nice frames. Or if I wanted to, let's just Command Z a little bit, let's pull it back. I could enlarge it, and I could start piecing pieces together. So, and I don't know if this is going to work because I didn't do this before, but I just thought of this right now. You could possibly cut this and then blend it together to pull it this way. So we're just going to try it. I'm going to go Command C, Command V, and it's cut there, but I'm going to go up here. I'm just going to try it quickly first and then see if it works, and then I'll explain it. Okay, it might be okay. So what I did was I went in there and I took a slice out of it. Right here, this top layer is where I took the slice out. I will probably just move this down a little bit more. Oops. Probably want to put it on a different layer. So let's go to this layer here. I'm going to cut it off of that layer. I'm going to put it on another layer. I'm going to paste it. Now we have lots of pieces to work with. I'm going to pull this down here, and then I'm going to open this and pull this up, and I've got this little slice in here. So we're kind of just like piecing it together, but I'm just kind of giving you guys ideas of if it doesn't work perfectly for your layout, there's usually a way around it, okay? I always kind of like to make sure that there are options. So what I did was I cut pieces out of that frame and just made it longer. Now, if I wanted to, I could stretch all these, or I could do the same thing. Let me just get this down here, make sure. I probably should have cut a little bit more out of there. And we could get real picky and zoom in and blend it all together, but for now we're just going to go ahead and keep it as is. We have all these 3 layers that are all different pieces. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to merge them together. So merge layers. And I'm going to enlarge it just a bit. And then I'm going to do the same thing widthwise. I'm going to go in there and make a little slice out of it. A little bit, maybe just about that much, because we don't need a whole lot. I'm going to cut, nope, I'm going to copy and paste, and then I'm going to come in here, go to that layer, get my rectangle tool, and just kind of pull this one over. Okay, does that make sense? And now I go to this top layer, because I know that I can move it over, oops, and hope that it kind of aligns with that. Okay, instead of stretching it and stretching those pixels, I kind of pieced it together to make it fit my dimensions. A lot of times, digi-scrappers will make 12 by 12s. And this is for you for your 8.5 by 11. So you can take those pieces, slice it up. The reason why it was square is probably because it was going to be on a 12 by 12. Another thing you can do, if you don't like that to be that thick, you can take that and you can enlarge it and make it a thinner one. But I needed to merge those first. Getting ahead of myself. Merge them together, right click and merge. And then you can enlarge that. So if you want a thinner border, all you got to do is bleed it off the side. All right, that looks pretty good. If we were picky, we would bring in those guides and we would line it up to make sure, because it looks like it's a little hair off, we'd make sure that it's exactly perfect.